Good morning, everybody. It is 6:13 a.m. on Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, and go through a quick run through, really quick, not much to cover. Yesterday, very small, 46, 47 point range. Trump news came out that they were expecting that he was going to make an announcement that he'd be running for president again. We had that little pop that took us out of that lethargic, going nowhere morning, mid afternoon, and got that pop up to 318. I had messaged prior to the open that I expected us to get up to that 3805, 3815 area, test it, see what happened. Obviously, the algorithm had its own ideas, and they went ahead and closed up there just above 380 on SPY, 3806 over there on the SPX. But still, we did have two very positive trades on the spreads. The 3720, 3715 very early in the morning, printed over 50 cents credit, got over 11% credit on that, taking it. A few people did message me. And then the 3805, 3810, I'm sorry, that's 3805, 3800. I made a mistake there. Uh, that trade, again, got over $2 credit early in the morning, got down to below 35 cents as we were lethargic. Obviously, it being a risk play, completely up to you how you managed it. Anybody that would have money on the table seeing it was a risk play would obviously be that. What I am going to do as of today, because I have been questioned about this now, and I should have thought about it earlier, is at the end of the day, I'll start posting a spread that you can take for tomorrow so that you're not wasting a day trade. In other words, you'll be taking it overnight, you'll be holding it overnight, and then tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, some point in time, the concept and the idea is to be taking credit on it. Now, you're not going to be getting great credit on these, but you still will be getting somewhere between 5 and 20% because those are the spreads that we'll be looking for. So I will start posting that from now on as we get into the end of the day after 2 o'clock. And again, just to cover over here real quick, not really much going on. Futures. Futures are pretty flat. We're up 4 points over on the ES. We're up 35 points on the NQ. We're really flat, but we are at a resistance pivot on the NQ, and that being this pivot over here, 1158.50. We're up here in this make a decision, shit or get off the pot kind of place over on the ES. Same thing over on the Russell 2000. And again, with it being Taco Tuesday, the concept is the traditional, typical Tuesday does have a little bit of a sell off, and that's the way that it works on Tuesdays. So, again, you could go back through the data and go look at Tuesdays. Not all of them are sell offs, but you tend to get a bit of a negative day on a Tuesday. So you're definitely going to be looking for a dip today. On the SPX itself, if you really wanted to go and micromanage this, you could probably say to yourself that you've got a little bit of a bear flag working here. Uh, again, you've got a trend line here. You've got this one here from the lows going there. You've got this. You've got a little bit of a bear pennant, you would want to say. So, yeah, again, the theory does fit in that Tuesday today we could have ourselves a little bit of a dip. But then again, we're closed right above the 50-day moving average, so that is obviously going to be the litmus test at 3,800. And then again, when you come into everywhere where we are right now, that 3765 is going to be your base. So I wouldn't really be looking for too big of a sell-off in any way, shape, or form, but there is a decent chance that you do get a dip today. And with that being said, with CPI coming in on Thursday, tomorrow being Wednesday, and the midterm elections being today, I would have every suspicion that we are going to be getting up to that bear market line, that 38.55, today or tomorrow as we head into the CPI. And CPI will be what CPI is. But again, I am still looking forward to something up into the 3,900 region as a surprise for this week. So therefore, again, I don't see any honest method other than scalping of getting involved in any puts. Quickly, one thing that I will bring on is Tesla. And, with Tesla, I think the problem that you've got going on here with Tesla is that because Elon Musk is over there messing around with Twitter, it's having a little bit of the weak hand retail go out and say, I don't see any reason why I should be holding this stock. It's finished now. He's no longer here. Again, it's just a micro theory. It's 50% from the all-time highs at 208, 50% from the all-time lows at 208, 50% from the 2016 lows over here, 50% retracement over here from the COVID lows. You've got a major pivot right over here from COVID going back over here at 203, and you drop down here below 200 this week. I see absolutely no reason to be bearish on Tesla, but rather be expecting a surprise and to bring you back somewhere up into that 203, 208 area, which again, it's only 10 points, but still definitely not bearish as far as it goes on that. And again, Apple, I covered yesterday. Early in the morning, I was talking about that Apple area, and Apple was a little bit lethargic. The 380 puts on SPY obviously worked out. Whether they were taken, they were not taken. It is what it is. Where is it? The risk Apple trade for this week, the 140 calls. They were trading at $1.96. They closed at 225. Not fantastic. But again, looking out for time, December 16th, 145 calls. They were at 335. They closed at 405. So much bigger difference going out there and getting a little bit of time because you've got a lot of appreciation that you can take advantage of over there on Apple. And again, over here with the SPX spreads, it is, it's one of those things where you're going to have to either paper trade this and start to understand how quickly you can really start to grow your account, or those guys that are involved. I'm getting messages privately, and I'm also getting messages that are there in the room once in a while. And everybody's taking advantage of this that's being involved. You get your 10%, your 30%, your 40%. Some are taking the risk and taking the larger trades. And once in a while, somebody gets backed up. They took a trade a little bit late, didn't get out of the trade, need to roll the trade. And I'm doing everything that I can to give that advice as to what to do with that. But yeah, for today, again, I don't see any reason why to be ultra bearish. We've hit a resistance level again. You can see a little bit of a bear pennant forming. So a little bit of a dip today, definitely in the cards. Catch you guys in the chat. Hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Happy Tuesday.